Hey, Southern Mail here. How you boys doing tonight? Listen, I was thinking the other day primarily about how hazardous it's becoming, how risky it's becoming to just have sex with a woman. And that the lure of MGTOW is the independence and the freedom of being your own man, going your own way, walking away from this nightmare. You know, there's just no way to unscrew up this screwed up mess. I mean, there's just no way it's going to happen. So we have to take the current circumstances and move forward with it. But, it is hazardous for a young man or any man to have sex with a woman. You can be falsely accused of rape. You can be like that one doctor over in England. He accidentally bruised the girl's boob and was prosecuted and found guilty of sexual assault because during the process of having sex with her, he left a bruise on her boob. Guy's career's gone. It's over. So that got me thinking a little bit, and I've seen some stuff out on some of the other channels about sex bots, and my mind started kind of running amok on that, of just what that could mean to the male-female dynamic. And, no wonder women are fighting it. It's very clear why they're fighting it. That would strip them of all power. You do realize that. All power. They would now have nothing to bargain with a real man with. It'd be like, no, I've got something sitting there at the house waiting for me to turn a switch on that would do everything that you can do for me. So why would I want to put up with your bullshit, just for some sexual gratification? Because that really is what it's all about. And it would truly change the dynamic. Women would be powerless at that point. Their little ways would no longer work, and that's the reason that women are fighting so hard against it. But one of the things that MGTOW should teach you is you need to take control of your life. And sometimes, gentlemen, that means just turning your back on sex, period. And I can tell you firsthand experience, if you walk away from sexual relations with a woman, the more, at first it's a little tough, but the longer you're away from it, you're doing okay. But when MGTOW grows and more men walk away, women are going to have a unique problem, and that is men. Their relationships with men are going to have to change dramatically, because what's going to end up happening is, if they want to have a real man in their life, they're probably going to have to share him, because there's going to be damn few guys out there willing to mess with him. Seriously. Most guys are getting to the point now of going, hell no. Not just no, but hell no. I'm not having a woman around me. They're dangerous. They're vicious. They lie. They'll rip me off. They'll destroy everything I work for. Why would I want any of that? Okay? But then there's that little small head doing some thinking, going, cause it feels really, really good. All right? Once we get past that, the dynamic really changes. You're going to see a whole different breed of marriages going on out there. How many guys are going to step up to, where's the line for me to get into to lose all my shit? So very few of the beta males are going to step up to it. So a lot of times it's going to be multiple marriage. Guy's not going to have a wife, he's going to have a harem. That's the future with sex bots for women. There is going to be such a male desert out there with the creation of these that they're not going to have control anymore. None. If they want to be able to reproduce, they're going to have to go with what's there. So they're going to have to learn to play nice and share. You see that in other cultures where they're, primarily alpha dominant male cultures. He may have several wives. He'll have as many wives as he can afford. And they're good with that, okay? Because they understand that it's that or nothing. So girls can share. They can learn to play nice together. Once bots come on the scene and you strip women of their power, you will see the world change in ways that will just amaze you. Now, for the MGTOW, the guy going his own way, that bot's going to give him freedom. Because he's not even going to want a harem. Okay? He's done with that. As long as he can get his sexual gratification out of a machine, good. Then I can spend my time doing, things that are productive for my life, things that I want to do. Now, right now, today, the women are in control, and they're picky. They reject a lot of good men who would probably make them wonderful husbands. They could care less, okay? They don't meet up with their standards. These are the men that are going to be left out there for them, because these are not the MGTOW guys. MGTOW men are a whole different breed. They're true men. I mean, we got some betas in there. I'm not gonna lie to you, but at least they're beginning to think right. And if they follow the philosophy of MGTOW, they're going to turn into alphas. All right. They're going to worry about their physical condition. They're going to worry about their mental condition. And most of all, they're going to make themselves their main focus in life. They don't need all this nonsense swirling around them called a female. And that's basically what they are. And of course, the females will adapt. And God save those little beta male geeks, because they're going to come after them in force. And probably to those guys, they will still have the power to control them. All right? They won't have the power to control most men. Remove the sexual desire out of the equation, and more men would look at what's going on in the world and say, that's enough. I'm not going to play this. I'm not going to get involved in this. I'm done. Let me go down and throw down my credit card for a bot and walk away from this mess. Because it's going to get worse. There's a lot of talk out there about getting things like domestic abuse and sexual assault and things of this nature moved into regulatory courts, much like family court. At that time, guys, we're going to see a lot of men going to prison. Right now's the time to man up and walk away. Just that's it. You have screwed up the traditional relationship between men and women, and much like the feminists say, we need a man like a fish needs a bicycle. Ladies, you're right. Fish don't need a bicycle, and we damn sure don't need you. And walk away. It's just that simple. But it's a sexual aspect, I do believe, that keeps a lot of people in the red pill rage stage for quite a while. And I think with Sexbots that would be alleviated to a large part. We could get past the rage faster, move on to more freedom and more productive ways of thinking, and life would be good. And as far as women go, if they don't adapt, the only thing I can say is, baby, enjoy your vibrator and your cats. Okay, because that's the life you have coming at you. I have read a couple articles here of late that talk about the older feminists from the 60s and 70s realized they were lied to, and that they're now living lives of loneliness and isolation. It's just not in women's nature to act like men, and it's beginning to take its toll on them. They're unhappy, and they're living shorter lives now. Tell me what you guys think. We will talk to you later. You guys have a great day, and enjoy yourself.